such an important match coming up.
Stu.
Sorry to cut you off, but we're both excited.
No, really is exciting here. Douglas and Nicolas going up against Zulaika and Benny here. Remember last season, Douglas and Nicolas were a big reason why the Warriors ultimately won the championship, defeating Goshiri and Aratz in that 7th match tiebreaker to hoist the banner for the Warriors. They have a tough match here against Zulaika and Benny, though. 2 matchups in the regular season. Douglas and Nicolas won the first in 3 sets. That match, 0-6, 6-2, 6-1. So some decisive set score lines there. But then the rematch went to Zulaika and Benny. That one on November 1st. Straight set victory for Zulaika and Benny. That was 6-5, 6-4. So another match here where the regular season series was split. We'll see what happens here in the semifinals. Again, if the Chargers win, the game day is over. The Chargers will play the Renegades in the finals. If the Warriors win, we'll move on to match 6. That'll be Williams and Julian against El Barba and Arta.
Douglas serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Benny. Big backhand by Nicolas, wall to wall from the left side. Beautiful catch by Nicolas at the side wall. Here's Benny, backhand from the 11 line. Douglas, mid-court, left hand right up the middle. Zulaika has it. Costado to the inside. Beautiful catch by Benny at the 13. There's a backhand by Nicolas. This one caught and returned by Zulaika. Nicolas is there, deep in the backcourt. Here's a backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand. Zulaika makes the catch. Powerful forehand. What a catch by Nicolas, crossing the side wall and stopping it at the 13. Backhand now by Benny. Douglas now from the 9 line to the inside. Benny will play that to the outside, straight to the forehand of Douglas. Cortada by Douglas, stopped, and a beautiful catch by Benny on the left side. Another great catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Rotate forehand. Benny deep in the backcourt with a tip ball. First point of this match goes to Douglas and Nicolas of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
I expect some long, grueling rallies here in this match.
At some point, I'll be curious to see if Zulaika starts snapping off 2 walls.
I guess game script is important. I guess if the Chargers go up, you're not going to see as many, whereas they go behind, he'll start pumping 2 walls. More consistency.
Good point. There's a backhand by Benny. He throws it wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand. Caught by Benny. Rotate forehand now by Zulaika. Nicolas goes hard to the inside. Benny's there. Beautiful catch by Nicolas at the 13 line. Rotate forehand by Zulaika. Does not pass Douglas. Powerful backhand. Stopped by Benny. Benny now from the 11 line. Backhand. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 8. Zulaika again, now from the 9. Zulaika will take that in the air at the side wall. Powerful backhand. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Douglas. Robote now to be saved by Benny. Douglas is there. 2-all opening wide and scoring. Beautifully executed by Douglas. Douglas and Nicolas have 2 points for the Warriors. Douglas has a serve.
Like I said, Douglas throws a 2-all at a pretty high percentage. I mean, 9 of 15 in Division I this year. So again, numbers are the highest in terms of percentage, just doesn't throw that many. About half as many as a guy like Zulaika's counterpart up there in the front.
There's a backhand by Benny to the inside. Nicolas saves the Robote. Keeps it inside. Zulaika makes the catch. There's the 2-all. Douglas has it on the left side. Powerful, powerful left side. Benny comes up with a clutch catch. Here's a backhand by Nicolas. There's a backhand by Benny. Wall to wall. Robote forehand by Douglas. Zulaika, left side, Robote. Douglas has it in the air. From the 6th line, low to the inside. Stopped by Benny. Benny now on the forehand. Benny from the 11 line on the left side. Robote for Nicolas, the back quarter. Straight up the middle. Zulaika stops it on the bounce. Hard throw from the forehand. Nicolas is there. Beautiful catch by Benny. Sliding into the 13 line. Ball's blasted by Douglas. Forehand rotate by Zulaika, thrown equally hard on the forehand. Benny on the backhand. Zulaika on the catch. Here's Benny now from the 11 line to the inside. Nicolas is there. There's the backhand by Zulaika to the back wall. Robote to the forehand of Douglas. Here's Benny. Douglas backed out of the way quickly and effectively. There is the throw by Benny. Beautiful catch by Benny, pulling that off the side wall. Zulaika with the 2-all. That lands in and scores. Zulaika and Benny of the Chargers are on the board with a point. Zulaika has the serve. Be curious to see if Zulaika goes to the hard punishing serve right off the bat.
I was a little bit screened here, but did Douglas overrun this? Yeah, and try to get in there with the left side. Not the first time that's happened today on a couple of these 2-walls. Not opening up enough, but sometimes a 2-wall that you don't throw perfectly is a little bit more effective. Douglas not expecting it. And
not quite a split placement, but on its way to being one. There's that hard serve, beautifully caught by Nicolas. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Douglas. Wall to wall from the right side. This one rifled by Zulaika. Douglas to the inside, Benny's there. There's a backhand by Benny. Douglas takes it in the air, backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Douglas to pass. Actually cut off by Zulaika at the 10 line. Nicolas hard to the inside. Powerful throw by Douglas, stopped by Benny. Here's Nicolas at the 13 line. Robote forehand by Douglas, well caught by Benny, deep in the backcourt. He sends it to the back wall. Douglas forehand, Robote again, same spot, Benny's there, backhand. Here's Nicolas from the 12. There's a backhand by Nicolas, powerfully thrown, caught well by Benny. Nicolas from the left side to the inside. Zulaika, forehand rebote. Rebote forehand saved by Zulaika, stays to the inside. Nicolas does not have a play on it. Douglas makes the save. Backhand by Zulaika. Here's Nicolas from the 11. Rebote forehand. Big backhand by Nicolas. Rebote comes to the 6th line. Zulaika plays it wall to wall. Rebote forehand rifled by Douglas, caught by Benny. There's a backhand by Nicolas. Benny again, backhand hard. To the back wall, out to the rebote. Douglas is there. Douglas, beautiful catch at the 8 line. Plays it deep. Benny from the 12 line. Low hard backhand. Scoop attempt is tipped. 2-2. We're all tied up. Zulaika has a serve for the Chargers. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Apologies, Stu. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
No problem. Go for it. I'm so intimidating. I'm so intimidating. You forgot what you're going to say.
Warriors not giving Zulaika anything with that Costado, though.
There you go. All right. I knew you had something.
It was the main point. It was something bigger and more well thought out.
But that's objectively correct.
But again, this is a defensive team that they like to extend the rally. Douglas, and he said, only 9 2-all kills. I mean, 10 now, but that's only 1 per match.
Benny with a tough grab. He gets it into the cesta, holds on to it. Douglas, Cortada, stopped in a beautiful catch by Zulaika.
What a play.
Here's the backhand by Nicolas from deep in the backcourt. Rebote comes out. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side by Douglas. Zulaika takes him there, winds up. Drop shot dropped into the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. 3 points for Douglas and Nicolas. Douglas has the serve.
That's one of the lesser used shots from the Costado for Zulaika. The drop shot, and just dropped it right into the pad. Didn't get enough on it, but
he's just got so much power on both sides. I mean, the forehand, the backhand, Costado.
When you throw it with that much power, typically it can be hard to change it up with the drop shot too. You know, changing speeds and a little too much there, dropping it into the pad.
Here's a backhand by Benny. Rebote by Douglas to the inside. Benny makes the catch at the 9 line. Nicolas moves up, backhand from the 10. Benny's there. Benny from the 11 line, high and hard to the front wall. Nicolas in the backcourt to make the play. Zulaika calls for the rebote. From the Costado, he plays it. Here's the forehand by Nicolas. Caught by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-all. That scores perfectly. 3-3 in the first set. Zulaika has the serve for the Chargers.
Well, what he lacks with the drop shot, he makes up for with his Costado 2-all. If you throw it like that, there's really no reason to ever deviate from it.
Douglas was on his way to get it too and wound up catching it with his left hand.
Yeah. I mean, that opened up wide. That had to be in the net by about the 3 line extended.
So well done. Powerful, powerful serve by Zulaika. Fault. Over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. I already started announcing. That's how fast the ball came.
Nicolas played it, right?
Once again, this is the second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's Nicolas on the backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Rebote left side. Douglas takes in the air. Great catch. Hard Costado thrown quickly. Benny makes the diving save. Nicolas advances, takes it in the air. Low, hard backhand. Robote for Zulaika. He makes the save. Big bounce. What a catch by Nicolas. Back to the inside. Zulaika goes. Nicolas reads it well. The 2-all. That will land out of play. 4 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve for the Chargers.
The Warriors weren't giving Zulaika anything for those couple points, so he took it upon himself to take over the match, and that's what he's doing now with his power, Robote, and just overall placement of the ball has been perfect.
We kind of asked the question at the beginning, was that going to happen?
Yeah.
Was he going to open up with, because he's played one match where he did break out several successful Costello 2-alls. Was that going to happen again here?
And lost the first match too, so maybe a little more motivated. Throwing it well in this one. Oh, what a serve.
It's a beautiful serve by Zulaika, well caught by Nicolas. Benny from the 13 line on the backhand. Nicolas is there. Low and hard. Benny, great catch behind the 11 line. Here's Nicolas. Nicolas from the 11, backhand. Douglas now on the backhand from the 8. Benny goes to the corner, makes the play from behind the 13 line. Benny on the backhand from the 11 line. Powerful backhand by Zulaika. This Robote comes to the forehand of Douglas. He sends it to the corner. Tough play. Zulaika makes the save. Douglas comes in. 2-all attempt. Fell short. 5 points for Zulaika and Benny. This is possible set point for the Chargers.
When Zulaika's playing like this, I mean, Douglas is right in throwing a 2-all off the Robote. That's really the only space available out on the court to make something happen. I mean, the defense is there. He's got all the tools offensively, and the power is just lethal. Nicolas experienced it in the first match with this serve. Let's see if Zulaika can end it with an ace. Oh,
what a catch by Nicolas off the bullet serve by Zulaika. It's backhand by Benny. Nicolas is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Benny to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Played hard by Zulaika. Caught by Nicolas. Zulaika from midcourt with a hop. Nicolas now from the 11 line. Benny with a fine catch behind the 12. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 8. Low and hard to the inside. Dropping. Saved by Zulaika. Nicolas hard to the inside. Benny gets back in there. Here's the backhand from the 11. On the side wall, Nicolas makes the play. Robote left side by Douglas with the big bounce. And it scores. 4 points for Nicolas and Douglas of the Warriors. Still possible set point. Zulaika and Benny with 5. Douglas has the serve.
Those floaters have been getting Benny all night, and probably even more difficult adjusting to a new basket, too.
Douglas had thrown a couple earlier, but each one of them had touched the side wall and taken a little bit out of the bounce. Not that time. Nope. Powerful serve by Douglas. Here's Benny. Low hard backhand. Scooped up beautifully by Nicolas. Zulaika has this on the forehand. Powerful right side. Douglas gets in there to make the save. Here's Zulaika attacking at the 3. Fired to the outside where it will score. That is point and set for Zulaika and Benny, winning the first set 6-4. We'll put 2 minutes, come back out, and play our next set.
Yeah, Douglas frustrated with how it ended, and Nicolas didn't make his way off the court. He saw that Douglas was talking to himself. He went all the way up to him, and they're walking off as a team. It's absolutely the right thing to do there for Nicolas. Obviously can sense the frustration. This is a great Robote save. I mean, just flicked it up. No look. It's in, but then Zulaika throws it outside, but I mean, look, Douglas will be the first one to admit, I mean, that catches him middle basket, and the speed isn't the type of thing that throws him off with the catch. I mean, he'd be the first one to tell you he should have it.
Yeah, Douglas is
That's why
typically
he's
not bothered by any speed.
6-4, Zulaika and Benny push the Chargers to within a set of a spot in the finals against the Renegades. Back here in the Warriors side of the players' cage here, Julian and Stan talking with Nicolas and Douglas.
Got to keep them in this. Nicolas pointing at his head, and Douglas knows it. He's got all the talent in the world, just has to keep his head in it.
And last year, this is the team that won the tie-breaking set that got the Warriors the championship. So, you know, if you have faith in anybody to dig themselves out of a hole here, it's Douglas and Nicolas.
Julian trying to provide a little comic relief, and I don't think that one line in Matt's face moved. Not even to say, not now.
You gotta, yeah.
Not even to say, not now.
You gotta know your personnel. And
yeah, that's not the,
might.
If anything, it got Douglas out on the court quicker.
Yeah. Chargers making their way out there now. I mean, an early lead. The Warriors were up 2-0. Chargers closed that lead pretty quickly.
Listen, Douglas does have some history of playing really well from behind, or if he thinks that he's behind. Sometimes the added pressure suits him well. We'll see what happens here in this second set.
Well, if ever, this is the ultimate time to pick it up.
Absolutely.
I mean, season on the line. You need these next two sets. See what the Warriors can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next set. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors. Reminder of our scoring, first team to win. 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And if you're going to go down, I think you got to go down swinging. You'll expect a little more aggressive play by the Warriors in this set. Zulaika's kind of taken over, and don't think that's the taste they want in their mouth leaving this season.
Benny returns the serve by Douglas out to the rebote. Catch by Benny. Benny over the top. Big bounce brought down by Nicolas. Nicolas with a hard throw sidearm. Benny handles it at the side wall. Benny on the backhand from the 12 line. What a catch by Benny at the 13. Douglas is there. Backhand. Low hard bullet caught and returned beautifully by Zulaika. Nicolas goes for the corner. Benny cuts it off. Rebote forehand by Douglas. 2 pass right up the middle. Zulaika's there. There's a catch by Nicolas. Low and hard. Benny on the left side. Here's a backhand by Nicolas at the 12 line. Wall to wall rebote forehand by Zulaika. Right to the corner, out to the rebote. Douglas makes the save. Here's Benny, backhand from the 10. Rebote, forehand save by Zulaika. Here's Benny on the backhand, powerfully thrown. What a catch by Benny behind the 13 line. There's a backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, rifle low and hard. That one is caught by Nicolas to the outside. Benny looks for the rebote, makes the save. That stays inside the whole way. Nicolas is there. Catch by Benny. He winds up. To the inside he goes. Nicolas catches it in the air. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. Tough forehand rebote played by Douglas. Great catch by Benny down low. Douglas saves the rebote. Here's Benny from the 12 line. Nicolas on the catch, backhand to the inside. Benny's there again. Nicolas from the 11 line to the inside. Benny will let it pass. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. Douglas on the rebote. Keeps it inside. Benny takes it on the bounce. Nicolas advances to take that in the air. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote save. Big bounce. Brought down by Nicolas. Zulaika, forehand rebote to the left side of Nicolas. What a catch again by Benny, pulling that off the side wall. Zulaika reaching behind him to make this catch at the 9 line. This backhand's coming all the way out to the 4 line. Scoop by Zulaika. Karam will land in and score. Extremely aggressive style of play by Zulaika, landing the first point of the second set for the Chargers.
Douglas was moving out to defend the 2-wall, but stopped. Zulaika have to throw it right at him. It's hard for your opponent to react if you throw it right at their feet. Douglas couldn't get around that ball to scoop it up.
When they're trying to move into position, it's something that's kind of easy for announcers or viewers to pick up on. But when you're on the court, to put those things together, because remember, you're focused on the ball. You're focused on the ball, but aware of what your opponent's doing. That is an ace serve by Zulaika. 2 points for Zulaika and Benny. Nicolas, who doesn't often get frustrated, believing that he was screened by Benny.
A little traffic there.
I think Benny was just really trying to get out of the way.
Look at where Benny's standing. Oh,
fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. Nicolas comes out to make the catch. There's the backhand. Benny will take it on the right side. Nicolas from the 10 line, forehand low and hard. What a catch by Benny. Backhand 2-all, lands in, is stopped by Nicolas in a beautiful catch.
Got it off in time.
Another great catch there by Nicolas. Powerful backhand, clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand. What a catch by Nicolas. Here's the backhand. Benny, backhand from the 12. Nicolas at the sidewall. Backhand to the inside, to the back wall, and out to the rebote. Tough one, saved by Douglas. Backhand by Nicolas from the 10 line. Benny's there. Rebote left side, cut off by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-all, just past Douglas to score. 3 points for Zulaika and Benny off the Costalo 2-all. Zulaika has the serve.
Zulaika just gives you so much to think about with that Costado 2-all. And he throws it so hard that he doesn't give you a whole lot of time to react either. It's a pretty tough combination to play against.
I think that's the exact way that Douglas missed the last one. It touched the lower frame.
I mean, he's getting to all of these, but just off on the catch now.
Beautiful catch by Nicolas off a wonderful serve by Zulaika. There's a catch by Nicolas. Nicolas plays it lower. Rebote coming out. Zulaika's there. Nicolas, midcourt, makes the catch. Pika, big bounce, stopped by Benny. Douglas on the rebote to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Here's the throw from the 10 line. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 8. Nicolas makes this catch on the forehand, crosses the wall. Benny, good catch. Even better catch by Douglas. Cortada by Douglas. Stopped by Benny. Here's Nicolas, backhand from the 11 line.
Benny really wants a backhand 2-all.
Yeah, no kidding. There's the backhand by Douglas. Wall to wall from the left side. Zulaika will have the rebote at the 5 line. Stopped by Nicolas. Nicolas sends it back. Benny's there again. Here's Benny, backhand from the 10 line. Nicolas at the sidewall, sends it to the corner, out to the rebote. Rebote forehand saved by Zulaika, caught in the air by Nicolas. Scoop by Benny, backhand 2-all, lands in and scores. That throw beautifully executed by Benny. 4 points for the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve. Wow, yeah, he did it. He snaps this quick.
The best time to throw a backhand 2-all is when you least expect it. It doesn't even have to be a good one, because look at how far Douglas is to the inside. That bounces 5-6 feet away from the boundary line.
But sufficiently away from your opponent to where it works.
What a shot there. 4-0 in this second set.
Excellent serve by Zulaika. Catch and return by Nicolas. Here's Nicolas again from the 9 line. That ball not coming out.
The Chula, man.
That is 5 points. Possible set. Possible match point. Possible match point for Zulaika and Benny. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Douglas, forehand Robote. Benny on the backhand, powerfully thrown. This one to the outside. Douglas is there. Douglas puts it back to the inside. Benny on the catch. Douglas, great catch in the air at the 8 line. Benny has this on the forehand.
Good one. Oh my, what a catch.
Here's the catch by Benny and the backhand. Backhand now by Nicolas to the inside. Benny's there. Douglas on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote. Robote left side to the inside. Nicolas is there. Robote by Zulaika. Nicolas, tremendous catch behind the 11. To the corner it goes. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. Benny again. Here's the backhand to the inside. Nicolas, low and hard. Benny's there. Robote forehand. What a scoop by Nicolas. Forehand, 2 pass, caught down low by Benny. Robote forehand by Douglas. Zulaika's there. 2-all. Stopped by Douglas. Cortada by Douglas scores. There'll be no shutout in the second set. Douglas and Nicolas are on the board with their first point for the Warriors. Douglas has the serve. We're also seeing Benny grab his calf. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Douglas makes the catch. Costado powerfully thrown. Benny's going to make the catch on the forehand. Throws it low and hard. Douglas is there. Backhand by Douglas to the corner. Out to the Robote. Zulaika's there. What a catch by Nicolas. Powerful backhand. Benny goes into the corner, comes out on the left side. Robote save. There's the backhand by Nicolas to the inside. Benny will let it pass. Robote forehand, wall to wall. Douglas, right up the middle. Here's Nicolas from the 11 line on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Benny picks it up on the backhand. Robote forehand. This one caught by Nicolas. Nicolas hard from the left side. Benny's there. Benny on the backhand. Benny again on the backhand. Benny down low. Here he is from the 11 line. Zulaika Robote. Big bounce brought down by Nicolas and a beautiful catch. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Robote all the way to the 4 line. Rifled low and scoring. That is point set and a hard-fought match, as well as a trip to the finals for the Chargers, winning 6-1 in the second set.
And the entire Chargers team making their way out there to celebrate. Only needed 5 games. The Chargers win the series 4-1. They are moving on to the finals for a matchup against the Renegades. Top 2 teams in the regular season, Stu, will meet up in our championship. Renegades, the #1 finisher. The Chargers, the #2 finisher. You see team captain Benny there. A lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. And this is a Chargers team that back in season 3, Stu, they had the same core of Zulaika, Iturbide, and Benny, and they won a championship. Now looking for championship number 2 as the Renegades are looking for their 3rd championship. Renegades already the only team with multiple championships. If they get another one, that would be 3. You see the Chargers there, Iturbide celebrating with, I believe, Zulaika's kids up there, Stu. El Barba doing the same, but the kids ran away.
I would too.
Take a look at, he's a good guy, we swear. Take a look at the replay. Powerful rebote. The Warriors didn't make it easy with that final point. Kicked off the sidewall, tipped by Nicolas. Zulaika fired up. Benny was as well. And the Chargers are going to the finals. They have a date with the Renegades. A week from today, Stu.
7 p.m.
Next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll be the 13th of December to decide our Fall 24 Battle Court champion in Championship 6 here in Battle Court.
Our 6th championship already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, Stu. We can see here Cyclones won the 1st, Renegades won the 2nd, Chargers won the 3rd, Renegades won the 4th, the Warriors won last year, Championship 5, and now Championship 6. Either the Chargers, you see them up there, or the Renegades. Those two, Zulaika and Benny, you see the score in the top left, 6-4, 6-1. They take out Douglas and Nicolas, and they're going to the finals. That'll do it for today's Battle Court Game Days. Thank you for joining us all day long. The biggest game day of the year yet to come, Stu. Next Friday, 7 p.m., we'll decide a champion. Chargers and Renegades. We'll see you next week.